Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new stream. We got Stranded Alien Dawn, my first time playing it. Let's dive right into it. Now, this is a game I normally wouldn't play. We recommend new players complete the game basic tutorial before anything else, as this introduces everything you need to get started. You may report bugs or edit. Got it. I got it. Alright, welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. In this first tutorial, you'll learn how to interact with the unknown environment and set up a simple camp. You will take your first steps into research crafting as well, ready to take control over the fate of your survivors and guide them to salvation. Let's get started with the camera controls. WASD. Hold middle mouse button. Okay. We might have to change that button. Scroll in and out. You can interact with objects in the world by selecting them and using the actions on the right of the info panel. You can also use right mouse button, hover over an object. This will open a menu with all current available actions for it. After you issue an action, a survivor will pick up the activity and do it. Use the described methods to collect some resources. You'll get some. Oh. Was it left click? Might have been left click. How do I? Oh, that's right. WASD. Yeah, you take that apart, Connor. Mark a bush for cutting. Cut. Mark a bush. Cut. Pause the game. Okay. Pause the game. Increase the game speed. So I'm gonna have to find a good spot for a camera. What did that say? Building a camp. Building a camp, basic camp where your survivors can sleep, work, and relative protection from the elements is essential for their survival and well-being. You already use the already collected resources to construct the shelter. Some simple sleeping spots and a campfire will provide light during the dark hours and heat. Okay. Got it. So, if I go under camp here, shelter, scrap metal. Okay. R and T to rotate. And then if you hold, or you can, okay, middle mouse button click. I kind of want to, Right here for now. We're just going over the tutorial right now, and then we will do like our own playthrough. Okay. Complete the structure. Yeah, I'm thinking the best spot that I'm seeing so far for Wait, can I? Oh, could I have done that differently? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. How many spots are in there? Oh. And then rotate. So like that. Okay. Place a campfire near the sleeping spots. Scrap metal. Right there. Boom. Construct it. Storing resources. Keeping your resources close to the camp will speed up the future constructions and productions. The simplest form of storage is a stockpile, which is a designated spot on the ground. It does not require any buildings resources. Stockpiles are the only ones that can store large construction materials such as wood or stone. But for now, you will use them for all your possessions, big or small, to protect the resources from environments. Place a roof. Got it. So it seems like those can there can be problems with that. So if we do this, place it side by side. Wait a minute, cancel. Place it side by side, right? Oh, hang on. Cancel. Let's do it the way they're telling us to do it. So you can copy. Let's make sure this is lined up like a so. Sleep and rest. The survivors are only human and get tired in the course of the day. Their default work hours ends at 2100. So they'll start looking for a meal, relaxation, and going to bed to spend the night. For the purpose of the tutorial, the survivors will regenerate their rest faster than usual, but in normal conditions you can use the nighttime downtime to plan your next day, prepare for more activities. Got it. Let me bottom left. I think that's like the best spot right now, kind of thing. Storage, stockpile. Three of those. Now, how do we put a roof on this thing? Okay. Disturb sleep. So it looks like there's at the bottom here armchair, wedding arch, dartboard. Dude, that's cool. Punching pole, shooting target, wall torch, fireplace, oil lamp, chopping block, cook stove, research desk, fence trap, meat lure, fence. Dude, Looks sick. Tamed animals. Schedule activity resort. Research. Place a stockpile. Wait. Store here first. So if you look at the left side there, where'd it show? Right here. It shows under roof. Is there a roof? Do I have like a setting where it doesn't show the roof? Gameplay. Autosave. Place a stockpile of 2. Okay. So, place a stockpile of 2 tiles opposite the first. I don't get it. What does it mean by that? Place a stockpile of 2 tiles. I did 3 tiles though. So how do I... Empty... Okay. The storage will deconstruct after all stored resources are moved to other locations. Oh, they have traits too? And armor? Dude, what? Now can I... Okay. If I do this... How do I... Okay. I think I know what it... Okay. Nice game, nice stream. Time to sleep. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I think I messed up this because I overdid it. You know what we're gonna do? Okay. Fixed it. Fixed the problem. Familiar looking, pretty much everything on this planet is new to your survivors. In order to use the local plants or start some farming yourself, you'll need to have observe them first. Find out exactly what they are. Another way of unlocking new things is through good old-fashioned research carried out on a research desk. Start preparing for the unknown threats of this planet by gaining more knowledge about it. Wait. My gosh. Fine, y'all can move it over there. I don't care. Are they actually gonna move the log over? Okay. They're not. That's fine. Okay, so science research desk. Well, now I think we could do this and move that over there. Select an orange mushroom. Whoa, whoa. Observe. Build a research desk close to the shelters. Well, thankfully we just did that. Bam. Okay. Open the manage research weaponsmithing. Okay. Make a weapon. Bows, crossbows, spears come to mind. Workbenches all have all the necessary tools. Complete the observation, complete the research. Displayed top left. What? Okay, so it's just gonna take time. Why are you taking a walk? This is actually really cool so far. I'm enjoying it. I think the camera's at the best spot. You can increase disturb sleep -3. Dude, that's so cool, man. I love that. This is gonna be really cool to see this play out, how this game is. So at the top we got scrap metal, sticks, wood, raw fabrics, cloth, and leather, cooked meals, medicine, apparel, weapons, and other items. So a bundle of sticks or firewood used for fueling fires and construction materials. Okay. So now we're just waiting for the observation to be done. Okay. It is taking a good chunk of time to observe. Wait a minute. Was I observing two different things? Or is it like as a whole? This soundtrack is nice too. It's peaceful, relaxing. It's got some like high points. So right now we're just waiting on this. How you doing? Happiness is awful. Gloomy personality. Whatever. Ranching. Small drying rack, large drying rack. Dude, that's gonna be sick. It looks like this game has a lot of potential of customization and just being able to do what you want to do. And like just ultimately surviving and figuring out how to do it best route. Because I mean, like these people, right? These people have happiness. They have certain traits. Crafting. It is time to get some crafting going. Craft new items, build a workbench, and get familiar with adding and managing production tasks. Note that some tasks may fail if done by survivors with low skill level. You can set multiple tasks on the same device and order them by priority. You can also set production limits and tweak the allowed ingredients when applied. In this tutorial, for example, you'll use cloth to craft a short bow instead of wasting precious synthetics textiles for the job. So we need orders, harvest. We'll send you to do that, and we'll send you to cut it. And then we need to harvest glitter caps? What the crap is that? So there's... Did we observe? I think we observed those. Glitter caps. Okay. So that's what those are. Build a workbench close to the shelters. I wonder if we could, it's not really in the shelter, though. Now, what if we do this? We take that down. We put the desk facing this way. We put the, yeah, we could redo that. We could do that. How do I get you to stop doing that? Does it say arcade machines? VR sets? What the crap? Oh, okay. So if we do production, workbench, that way, and then science research desk. Like that. That way they're both in there. Sweet. So how much is it for this research? Okay, so we do lose resources if we break it. So we're gonna keep that in mind when we're placing. So now we got the storage stockpiled over here. And we got workbench. Research bench. Sleeping area. So each time we get 5. How did you fail that? You serious, man? There's 5. We need 5 more. There we go. Okay. Select the workbench. Craft. Healing. Set production until 10. What? Until 10. Oh. Craft weapon. Short bow. So I'm taking the synthetic fibers out. Go back to the main move. Well done. Good job completing the first tutorial. You now know how to set up a base camp, carry out research, and craft new items. All this, however, is just the beginning. If you're ready for the next step, you can jump right into the heat of the battle with combat and healing tutorial. Yes, we're doing the entire tutorial. I want to make sure I know how to play this game because I want to enjoy it. Bad news: survivor Mackie has gotten sick, but you haven't got the right medicine to treat her, so she's lying in bed, hoping for treatment that may never come. To top it off, hostile looking group insects have been circling the camp for a while. An attack surely is imminent. Let's deal with the combat situation first. Check the skills of all survivors to find the best one for the job, and then equip a weapon. We kind of learned about that. Was it? Combat interested. So it looks like Connor. Have Connor selected. Open the inventory tab. Select the melee weapon. Wait, select the melee weapon. Okay, now that Connor is combat ready, it is up to you to lead him into battle. You will do this by taking direct control over him through the draft action, which allows you to tell him where to go and what to attack. Keep in mind that survivors that are not drafted will flee from danger even if they are equipped with weapons. Drafted survivors, on the other hand, won't do anything unless you instruct them to. Most common actions are not available while drafted. Select Connor. Draft. So there's a few of them. Okay. Inspecting health. With the danger out of the way, it is time to turn your attention to healing the sick and injured. For the purpose of this tutorial, your fighter can sustain more damage than he would normally have, causing him to lose consciousness from the pain and to faint. He will be rescued by another survivor and brought back to a bed for treatment. While Connor is being rescued, let's inspect his wounds to get more information about their effects and... Bro, oh my gosh, dude. Effects and treatment. Then get the sick. Okay. So okay. Health. Superficial bite. Pain plus 10. Bitten off flesh. Okay. Wait. What the crap? So now we just gotta wait. So he's losing blood. Bleeding 4 per hour. So I think she has a problem too. Health condition. Yeah. Oh, you gotta treat every single bite? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we're doing the tutorial, learning all about this game and the craziness that it is already. We're only 36 minutes in, and I am very impressed with how in detail this is. This kind of reminds me of, like, not the best graphics. Looks beautiful, though. But it kind of reminds me of Project Zomboid. There's a lot to it in such a small, game, so to speak. But you got, like, so much to do. You got science stuff. You got research. You got just a lot you can do. And the reason we're doing the tutorial is so we can get all the information we need so we can play the right way and know what we're doing and not have to worry about too much of it not knowing. So, once we're done the tutorial, once we're learning all about the game, then we will start our own playthrough. But I don't want to go in because I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't just go in and try to figure it out on my own, because this is such an in-depth game. I mean, you got combat stuff, you got like traits, you got it's just crazy. Like excruciating pain, you got troubles, mental health, all this stuff, and it's so that's why we're doing the tutorial. I could probably speed this up. So right now we just learned the ability of like combat and how to do that. And as you can see on the bottom left, maybe that right side is better. Bottom right? Yeah, maybe that is it. We were treating the bites. Okay, select. Wait for treatment. Now that you have instructed Maki not to wait for treatment, she will get up from her bed and take on activities as usual while she's getting needed medicines and treating. Okay, let's find a way to heal her too. You only have healing balm and bandages which work for injuries, but you can't do anything about illnesses. It would take time to research and produce a new medicine, so your hope is to find some first aid kits which contains everything you need. Everything needed to treat almost every health condition. It's time to do some scavenging. Okay. Mark the landing pod. Scavenge. Scavenge. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. If Connor's still recovering, you can select him Hover over the course. Wait. So if I select Connor, if Connor is still recovering, you can select him, hover the cursor over heal. No medicine in reach. So it did it anyways. Range weapons. Now that everyone is healed, let's take a look at an interesting find from the scavenge. A couple of laser pistols. What? The spear you fought with previously is a melee weapon, and the fighter is bound to get some injuries as a result of the close combat. A ranged weapon, on the other hand, allows you to keep your survivors at distance and avoid injuries more easily. Survivors can equip both melee and ranged weapons. Will switch between the two depending on the stance of... Wow. Where did I see stance in that? Switch between the two depending on the distance to their target. The newly found laser give them a spin against overgrown insects. Okay, so Connor seems like the best one to do the job. Laser pistol. Now where are they at? Over here. So let's rotate this. Draft him. Over to here. Wait. Nope. Draft. Too dark. Wow. Okay. So you can, okay. So you can like highlight them. Come on. Both of you can do it. Okay. You now know how to lead your survivors in battle and take care of their wounded. If you learn how to monitor and take care of happiness and relaxation of your survivors as well, how to custom manage their activities and schedule, proceed to... Okay. Bro, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Another day in paradise, or, well, not really. You've been provided the bare minimum of physical survival, but mental health is equally important. Survivor happiness changes based on experience and pleasure of troubles. Monitoring them is a good way to identify the problems and get hints about their solutions. The current happiness of each survivor is visualized in blue in the background of their bar. Oh, in the background of their portrait. Oh, the blue. Okay, so it's very faint. You will also see newly acquired pleasures and troubles as floating text in the world, but your go-to place for any happiness related is the happiness tab in the info panel. Got it. Insufficient food variety, few fun things to do, 8 on foot, disturb sleep. Inspect 8 on foot. So we could do this, get a table going. Table outside eating dinner? I'm in. Press the plus key. Oh, there we go. Now the survivors have a place to eat, but the available emergency rations are not exactly appetizing, won't make anyone happier. Luckily, there's a little something called cooking that can help with that. Ooh, we're gonna learn about cooking. One trick is to cook the ration. Rations bring out their flavor, but you can also prepare dishes with local ingredients. Keep in mind the emergency rations in their original state will last for a very long time. It is a good idea to save them as a last resort meal. Cook them only if nothing else is available. Okay. Select the ration. What? Cook recipes, cook emergency rations. Mark the dead overgrown insects near the landing pod for butcher. Butcher. Oh, you can click and drag as well. Dude. That's cool, man. Okay. So select the campfire, add meat to soup. Select until 2. Go back to the main info panel. Put this as priority. Your survivors will eventually want to have some food variety, so they will look for different things to eat, including raw foods. Some of these raw foods could be harmful, so if you want to keep them safe, you can forbid their consumption. Select open the survivor tab. Ensuring a steady supply of cooked food is of the essence, so relying solely on scavenged rations and occasional hunting is not recommended for the long run. The survivors have already observed the local glitter caps and gained enough knowledge to farm them. Their harvest is particularly useful because it can turn into healing balm, quick veggie soup. Let's place a farm. Oh. Yes, sir. I am in. I'm thinking of farm right here. 5x5. Wait, farming. Glitter caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x5. Dude, this is sick, man. So I'm really having fun. I'm enjoying this. We're about almost an hour in to the tutorial. So we learned about salvaging basic base camp, researching defense, attack, and now cooking and healing. We did. What was that? What the crap is that? Is that a friggin' pteranodon? Is it eating that? I'm really curious, is that gonna disappear? Okay. Have a So it did not. Hey, someone better cut down that tree. Who's cutting down the tree, man? I'll suck. Alright. We're gonna speed up the time. That's right, you better cut that tree. Sucker. So direct orders are a useful way to get something done faster, but survivors can do this even without your direct control. Enter the activities menu. There you can forbid and allow there's certain activities for each survivor and optimize their workflow. This is too much. This is too much. You can also turn off simple priorities and assign priority numbers from 1 highest to the 5 lowest to each activity. Activities they're then chosen to perform by the survivors from left to right. So if there are several activities with the same priority number, the left foremost will be done first. For each selected activity, you will see the related skill levels for all. Okay. So, manage activities. So, forbid cooking. Where's cooking? Forbid. Turn off simple priorities. What? Oh. Set the harvest and plant to 1. Wait a minute. 1. Harvest and plant. Didn't I do it? Oh, plant. Okay, so there's 2 different... Okay, got it. Closely related happiness to is the relaxation that the survivors experience or don't. You can monitor that in the main tab of their info panels and get hints about it from the troubles and pleasures in the happiness tab. Survivors will relax in their free time by taking walks, simply sitting for a while. Eventually, however, these simple relaxations won't satisfy enough. The survivors have already observed a particular purple plant, which may give you the needed material for a fun new device punching pole. Okay. All the way over here, huh? So C is orders. Actually, you know what? Harvest. Bird's back. Is that a vulture? Okay, so there is a problem. Wait, did we not harvest all of them? So if you leave things on the ground, that could be a problem. Because it's attracting a lot of wildlife around here. So what we're gonna do once they all leave, did you not grab it? Did you fail? And then dude, it's like not a second goes by. Okay. So select the workbench and add veggie leather. Craft veggie leather. Craft at least 20. Survivors craft 10 veggie leather at a time, so you can set the times 2. So build a punching pole. Put it right there. Right close to shelter. Now if I do that before they even build it, I think I get all my resources back. That's close enough, right? Oh shit. Having the means to relax doesn't always mean that the survivors will have time to, depending on the activities and orders that you set for them. They may have only time to grab a bite and go to sleep. Bro, there's a fucking schedule? Oh, man. Dude. There's so much to this game. There's so much. This is where the schedule menu comes into play. There you can customize daily timetable of every survivor. Allocate dedicated relaxation hours if you see the need to do so. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to find one that works out best for your current situation. Open the schedule. Okay. How do we do this? Mark 2 consecutive hours. Okay. Relax. Okay. You now know how to monitor happiness of your survivors and provide solutions to their troubles. Getting used to the schedule and activities menu will be a great help to manage the workflow and get things done the way you want to. Bro, I can't even believe how much is in this game. You can expand your knowledge of the game even further by continuing with the defense tutorial, which you face off against new foes and teach you how to fortify your camp. Yes, like I said, we're doing all the tutorial to make sure we know how to play this game. The more you expand your base and progress in the game, the more local fauna will take interest in you. Animals' attack will intensify in numbers, bring new foes and challenges to overcome. It is time for you to fortify your base and take control over the flow of battle by guiding your enemies into routes and traps to get prepared for them. This tutorial will give you an example of base defenses. Don't be shy to experiment on your own layout afterwards. Okay. Place the last stretch of the stone fence in, to stone. Money. Get it done. Place a gate fence. Okay. You have now completely fenced off your camp, and any attackers will head towards the only openings left, the gates. You can order survivors to open and close them in order to influence the path that attackers will take. But keep in mind that if there are no entrances available, the animals will target and attack the walls and gates, trying to make their way in. So they automatically go after the gate. Got it. Here comes your next best friend, the trap, which will hold in place any foe that walks over it for at least time. One of the gates is leading, already protected by traps. Do the same for the other. Place fence. Additionally, you can place fence doors. So defenses, trap. Can we get another one? Shift to place multiple times. Place one at least on the stone fence. What? Place at least one fenced door. Is that really what they meant? You probably noticed that the part of the fence is taller. This is a fortification, which is a lot stronger than the simple low fence, but survivors won't be able to shoot over to rectify that. You can place towers, you can climb, shoot over taller walls. Select the wood fortification. So do I have to put put 2 traps there? What? The last piece of defense that you'll get acquainted with at this time is the flamethrower. It is an automated contraption which uses liquid fuel to shoot a cone of fire when triggered by an animal in front of it. It works great in combination with the traps, which will immobilize the attackers while the flamethrower is roasting them. Take a look at how the existing flamethrower is placed near the wooden gate and build another one near the fence. It's off kilter a bit. Hey, finish this. Okay, defense in action. It is now to test your defense. Okay. Follow the next steps to fight off the incoming Scaribi attack. Scarab? Attack. Move and reposition your survivors as needed. How do I close the gate? Close. Close. Why are you outside? Okay. Oh shit. Get in here. What? Not disarm? This is awful. Okay, that was pretty bad. You're ready for a tougher challenge, the Shriekers. These insects have range attacks, so you won't be able to deploy the same strategy as, at least not, unless you want to take some risks and injuries. To deal with this new menace, keep your survivors away from the low fences and force the insects to enter your base and get trapped. Then rain fire on them and finish them off. If you don't like waiting for them to get trapped, you can also deploy a hit and run strategy by moving your survivors back and forth to attack and run safety before. Okay. Wait. Close the fence gate? Hang on. Oh, you have to rearm them? Okay. And then close. Oh, you gotta repair it? This is a little more confusing. Or not confusing, but a little more tricky than I thought it would be. Awaiting treatment? Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh no. Get inside. Climb. Why do I gotta open this gate for? So it's probably best to have one person that is not drafted. You now know how to fortify and defend your base against melee and ranged attackers. Use this knowledge to find your own combat playstyle and favor fortification layouts. Oh my gosh, man. It's the next tutorial. Rooms and temperature will teach you about constructing rooms and managing light, temperature, providing proper storage conditions for your resources. Wow. That's absolutely insane. This is crazy. Life in the camp is not easy nor comfortable, especially with the changing of seasons. But the proper house has many advantages. It is a slow process which requires a lot of resources. Luckily, you have everything you need in this tutorial, and construction times have been drastically reduced. There are several things to consider when building rooms, the most important of which is insulation and size. Build it too big or too small, too flimsy, and regulating the temperature inside will be tricky. This tutorial will give you some useful examples and pointers. You'll start by building a room, move some furniture inside, and you can also deconstruct things that you don't need. All right. Room, wood. Wow. So place a door. Window. Like one there. Is it minus? Okay, so minus is to slow it down. Hey, we built our first house. Although I don't think there's a... Okay, so it doesn't show roofs. So, which makes sense. But there is a roof on it. Cave dweller? What does a cave dweller mean? Select the metal bed. Move. Boom. Select it and use copy. Place 2 more beds like it. Copy. So there's 3 beds. So X is to deconstruct. Okay. Your survivors will be happier if they have their own private rooms. Okay, now you're getting greedy. But for now, this shared bedroom is enough. Let's see how you'll fare during cold snap. Make a point to check the temperature outside and inside the room. You can see some readings in the top left corner of the screen. Move the cursor in and out, zoom in your room temperature. Of course, a room with an open window won't be that much better than outside, so you'll have to close them to provide that source of heat. You gotta close the fucking window. You should also check temperature tolerances of your survivors. They're listed in the main tab in the info panels as well as the equipment tab. Wait, what? Temperature tolerance. Okay. Close the window. Select survivor, open the thing. Build a heating stove inside. Oh yeah. Right near that door, so when you walk in you get that heat. Yes, sir. Oh man, you can kind of see the cold. Y'all see that? You could kind of see how it got cold. That's crazy. Like, you know, when it gets cold out, you can kind of see like, oh, it's cold out, kind of thing. More so when you're up north, I would assume and guess. But you could kind of see how it kind of turned like, dude, it looks like it's cold. Dude, that's awesome. That's crazy. Now the room is now the room is better insulated and heated, but closed windows means no light, and your survivors are not big fans of that. As you see in their happiness tab, consider that they'll use the bedroom mostly to sleep. You could leave it as it is, but it's currently huddled inside for warmth. Let's give them some light as well. Always extinguish the lights later. Forbid refueling if you want to save fuel. So let's put a wall torch over here. Can I throw another one there just to make it kind of even? And then if I go into restrictions, what would that be under? I guess it has to be built before. Hypothermia? Oh no. So now if I select this, how? Oh, refuel. Cold is not all bad. It especially helps in keeps your. Wait, wow. There's a lot of reading I'm doing. I wouldn't. I'm just doing it for you guys. Cold is not all that bad. It actually helps keep your most vulnerable resources, raw and cooked foods, from spoiling. It's the shelf life. During the cold months, you can store your resources outside or open the windows of your storage rooms in order to refrigerate or even freeze the resources. Take a look at the stockpiling contents. Where's that at? Okay. Roll over an edible. Your last big task is to build a 2-story common room and move all the remaining furniture inside so that your survivors can work and relax indoors. It is a good opportunity to try to build the floor, walls, ceilings separately, different materials. You never know what the environment will offer. Building the new room adjacent to an existing bedroom will save resources, allow faster access between the rooms, facilitate temperature control. You can deconstruct pieces of the room and move furniture along. Finally, you will construct a new storage and move some of the resources closer to the room. Faster access. You can allow and forbid the storing of individual resources or groups in each storage in order to manage the flow of resources. Okay, so housing, wall, stone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel. No, wall. No. Okay. Place a soil sealing Place a doorway. I think doorway would be nice right there. So housing, doorway, wood. Really? Hang on. Doorway, wooden. Is it because okay. So if I go wall. I messed that up, man. No. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, let's throw that staircase down. I still need to work on the door. Do it right there. Cover the ceiling with scrap. Over. Okay. So now, doorway. And then we hit the plus up here. Oh! Housing, room, scrap metal. Okay. Deactivate the room layer. Do it from the top right. Dude, this is sick. I can't stop saying it, man. What? What was he shooting at? What did that just say? Slept without my beloved. Well, I can't help you there. Dude. I can't wait to get into like our own playthrough. I mean, this has got to be it, right? No, we didn't do ranching yet. We went over production, we went over science, we went over defense, light, heat, housing, furniture, storage, farming, camp. Okay. Move the workbench. Okay. So if I do... Okay, so move. So if we do that. Okay. That's a furnace. Is that... not outdoors? Oh, here we go. Cook stove. Move the large table and chairs. Huh. I think I might have to move up one. Right there. Actually, you know what we could do? Could move that, that stove upstairs. Have this be like the kitchen. There's only 3 of those. That's stupid. Move that up here. I like that. Having a nice little kitchen. I dig it. Construct shelves. Close to the rooms. Is it? Okay. We could do that downstairs. Three tiles right there. Boom. Speed it up. Select this. Deselect all groups except for raw food and cooked food. Okay. Now, you now know the basics of building rooms, moving furniture, managing light and temperature. Even more light and heat options will open up when you discover electricity. Oh my gosh. Dude. We didn't even do ranching yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dude. This is crazy. It is time you take things to the next level, learn how to set up electric grids. I'm just appalled. I'm appalled at this, because normally I don't get into these kind of games. Like, I do like it. I love the concepts, but I have never, like, actually sat down and learned it. Like, for an example, Prehistoric Kingdom is like this, somewhat, but it's like you can micromanage things, or even this is like I'll use that as an example, but it's like you have to fine-tune levels. I mean, you have to play certain things, but you got to make sure there's this and this and this certain requirements, and normally that throws me off, but for some reason this is hooking me in. And this is just the tutorial, man. I might have to buy the DLC. Anyways, Chat, we've spent an hour and 36 minutes just in the tutorial. We haven't even learned about farming. Ranching. It is time to take things to the next level. Learn how to set up electric grids. Electricity will improve life survivors in many ways. It can provide better sources of light and heat, as well as precise temperature control. It also powers up new. Okay. Let's start building a freezer to keep your resources fresh, regardless of the season or temperature outside. You'll power it with electricity from a solar panel and connect 2 of them to help with the power pole. Wow, dude. Oh, dude, look at how they got this all set up, man. You got 2 doors in. Storage. Freezer. Where are we putting this bad hombre? In the bigger room. Boom. Place a solar panel in the proximity of the rooms. Place a power pole. We'll do a wooden one. Right there. Unpowered freezer. Okay. So edit. Wait. Storage restrictions. Forbid raw food and cooked meals. Forbid raw food and cooked meals so they get moved into their freezer. Allow fabrics and... Wait, is there storage? No. What? Over here. Raw food, cooked food. Okay. And allow feathers, fabrics, leathers and fabrics. So okay. I think that's it. Forbid raw food. What? Allow fabrics. Wait, so confused. I don't even know what I just did there. Batteries. Clean energy is all good, but producers such as solar panels and wind turbines rely on the weather, natural cycles so they won't be working all the time. You can deal with that by storing any excess electricity in a battery and using it when producers are not operational. Bro, this is some wild shit. Place a turbine, wind turbine. Okay. Place a battery. Battery. I'd like that battery over here. Actually, can I cancel that and move that? I want to move that. Right there. Make sure the battery is operational. Speed that up. Make sure they're operational. So not connected to a power source. Build more power poles. Well, if I known that, I would have just put them over there on the corner over here somewhere. You make that power pole. So far, we've done camp, farming, storage, housing, furniture, leisure, light and heat production, power, science, and defense. Sometimes the stored electricity might not be enough to cover the downtime of the producers. In such cases, you can automatically activate other producers to help make up the difference and make sure that the batteries won't be dried out. You can dry out a battery, or does that just mean empty? In the next scenario, you will build a diesel generator, which uses liquid fuel while producing electricity as you want. You may want to use this resource sparingly. It's beneficial to turn on the generator only when stored electricity is below a certain threshold. You do that by setting up low battery sensors. Place a diesel generator. Can I pop it like right here? Yeah, let's put a generator right there. A battery sensor. Does that go on like a wall? Oh, it's like a little meter. Part of me wants to put it there because if you're going outside, you don't want to walk all the way out here. If it's cold out, you don't want to freeze your nuts off, you know? You just look right there, walk out the door, look, kind of thing. Okay. So connect. Wait a minute. Select the diesel generator and set its control circuit to 2. Select the battery sensor, make sure it's on active circuit 2. Okay. Set the threshold to 60. What? Dude. Did they not do that yet? Is it because they're sleeping? Disturbed sleep? I mean, you literally got everything you could ever want. Anything a boy could ever want. Chat, if you guys are watching, I highly recommend this game. So far, and we're just in the air conditioning. This game continues to blow my mind because I don't know how, like, so far we're deep in it, right deep in it, but I don't know how further it goes. With the steady power grid ensured, you can safely start building more consumers. Try the air conditioner to allow you to select and maintain a chosen temperature. Take note that if there is a big temperature difference between the outside and the difference, bro, can't read. Take note. Hang on, give me a minute. Take note that if there's a big temperature difference between the outside and the one selected for the AC, it may not be able to make it up for it, especially if it's placed in a bigger room. In such cases, you can build more AC units to get them working together towards the same temperature goal. Build air conditioner. Is that a... Hang on. That's a fan. They got a normal fan, and they got a heater, they got a thermostat, air vent, day-night sensor, electric wall lamp. Bro, what the f... Wait, which way does it face? I assume it's like that. Hey, let's get it right near that dartboard. Okay, when constructed... Whoa, 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 whoa. Set temperature to 64. Dude, I wish I could keep it at 64. Oh, baby. Smart devices are pretty nifty, right? Pay close attention to their description. You'll be a master of automation in no time. Speaking of which, let's try the motion sensor out. It will detect hostile movement in a wide circular range. Activate connected. Dude. In the next step, you will connect to turrets to prevent from using electricity when there is no enemies in sight. Okay. Place a machine gun turret. I assume right here. Near the base's entrance. Machine gun turret. I kind of want to do it there, you know? So, do it like right there. Make sure everything is connected properly to the turret. Speed it up a bit. So, 2. So is this... It's on 2. Make sure everything is connected properly so this... What is the problem with this? Activate when in range. Control. I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to be on? Oh. Okay. Got it. All right, let's speed it up. Select 3. I guess that, yeah. Okay, I could see that. Having weapons and defense on a single circuit. Observe how the turret will turn on when... Okay. Oh, here they come. Oh, it's gonna get lit up. Smoked them. Thankfully, there's not a whole flock of them. What? Oh no. I don't know about those. I should get those two. Taking hits. You now know how to create electric grids and manage circuits, automated systems. Was that it? That was it. Didn't say nothing about ranching. Nothing about ranching though. Wait, did I just take way too long on that tutorial? 15, so 25, 30, 40, 50, 60. Why did it take so long? It took 2 hours. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. This is what we're doing tomorrow. We're gonna be starting a brand new playthrough of this. We're gonna be starting our own scenario. Okay. And we're gonna have a great time tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. We did the tutorial. We know everything about this game so far, for the most part. We didn't learn about ranching, which is kind of surprising to me. We learned about the game basics, combat and healing, survivor management, defenses, rooms, light and temperature, electric and grids, electricity and grids. It is going to be fantastic tomorrow. I can't wait to dive into it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all are excited for tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, have a blessed one.